keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The shit that I say when I'm done. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like this ain't who am I to pretend. Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like a boss. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they rob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my car. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of the series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jack Flaherty gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Fouled away. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. And that misses 2-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Austin Riley.
That's a ball.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's got it to second for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the one. Ian Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, getting a good look at big right-hander Ian Anderson, former first-round draft pick. This guy has a good, hard breaking ball. One of the things I really like about this guy, he doesn't dance around the strike zone. Has a good fastball, 95 to 97 miles an hour. He'll ride it up in the zone. He'll throw that two-seam sinker down in the zone in a good, hard breaking ball. He's put it all together, and he's a very dependable and reliable starting pitcher who takes the ball every 5 days.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Hard hit at third. Camargo brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Base is empty, 2 away, and up next will be Christian Pache. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So here's Johan Camargo. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Acuna digs in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He singled to open up the ball game. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing. The first pitch of the AB on its way. Freddie Freeman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
The count, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lined hard to center field. Bader finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Next up, Tommy Edman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
O'Neill at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Cards leave 1. They're down 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The batter will be Christian Pache. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Lifted down the line in left. O'Neill is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Trevor Story steps in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Darren.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Bader aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit down the third baseline. Camargo's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
That's inside.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Trevor Story. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to dig in, Austin Riley singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hard hit ball to second. DeYoung's got it, and that's the second out. Now it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Daniel Ponce de Leon takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. d'Arnaud rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend the lead to 5-zip. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Braves. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. No one out with a runner at second. This one's flared out toward left. And this is going to dunk in out there. A base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Riley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And they get the double play. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be Christian Pache. First delivery to him.
Off the plate, ball.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bader is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate now is Ronald Acuna. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the AB on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Pache, base runner at first with 1 out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. Arenado has to hurry to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now Dylan Carlson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Harrison Bader swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He was a double play victim last time around. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Trevor Story. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. First offering hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So now into the box is Austin Hayes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Got him.
Oh.
Now at the plate here is Tyler O'Neill. He was a double play victim last time around. In there, strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find new inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So the next to bat will be Christian Pache. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in once again is Johan Camargo. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bader is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. That brings in Tommy Edman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Nolan Arenado is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He'll try again, 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a walk in his last trip.
0-1 the
And that's
count.
by him. It's 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Cards strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here it comes. Bullet back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Ready now is Trevor Story. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Just got a piece to the right side. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Austin Hayes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yadier Molina is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Braves have taken a 2-1 series lead. Ian Anderson takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For St. Louis, no runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For Game 3 in the NLCS, the Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-0. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Travis, where the drums at? Don't you see them? Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of trucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa grown up with the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta don't get up. Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting it on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the stove again and let y'all see.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Kwang Young Kim will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Fouled away. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
Inside and low. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Arenado has to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2. Striding in is Trevor Story. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
Nope.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Thomas has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Max Fried is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
First pitch on its way. Nicky Montano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
2 strikes.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Nicky Montano becomes out number 2 this inning. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count.
2 out,
2
nobody
2.
on. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Riley. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Yadi Molina digging in now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Tyler O'Neill stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I got to count 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot. Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
1-2.
2 strikes.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The set and the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's Johan Camargo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Paul DeYoung. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
This is foul right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first down. No one on with 1 down, and here's Lane Thomas into the box. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache is there, and he makes the catch for the out. That brings in Tommy Edman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
The count is
bottom of inning
1-2.
number 3, 0-0 our score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast. 2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming out.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Acuna digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep to right center. Back goes Thomas. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Freddie Freeman is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Trevor Story steps in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Liner toward right center. Thomas gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Riley. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Riley is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. O'Neill looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Fouled off. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. This one also hit deep to left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
The batter will be Christian Pache as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Next, here is Ronald Acuna, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Inside, ball 1.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Lane Thomas is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. John Gant takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit, Trevor Story. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. He's set. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Bader is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2-1 to count. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
From the stretch, Ozzie Albies is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Swanson picks it up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. The next to bat for St. Louis, Nicky Montano, singled in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fouled away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit out toward second. Albies brings it in on to first, and the Redbird rally goes. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in for the Braves, Christian Pache. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Johan Camargo waits on deck. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Johan Camargo. Bounce down the third baseline. No hits to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Camargo picks it up cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To the left side, but it's well foul. Fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tyler Webb has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now here is Ronald Acuna. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Thomas is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Now here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Lane Thomas. First offering on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. In now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 strikes.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Striding forward now is the DH, Nicky Montano. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. One pitch away from wrapping up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. Alex Reyes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to bat, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there, fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And another foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
To short. Swanson brings it in. Over to Albies. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Atlanta Braves take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Max Fried earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time in the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight, paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. The Atlanta Braves beat the Cardinals on the road 3-0. For Game 3 of the ALCS, the Yankees
Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Got a cardboard if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a cardboard if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the